All right, everybody, this might be a short one. We are in crazy snowland here in Austin. 100-year storm. I'm without water and without Wi-Fi, so I'm in my yard where I can get cellular signal. Fortunately, Cam won't be joining me today because he is without power. As much of Austin is without power, we are I guess it's about 40% of Austin Energy customers are without power. So quite a few people are struggling. 5-degree weather without any heat. So sympathy goes out to all of them. And if you have any friends in Austin, you should check in on them, see what you can do to help. Unfortunately, the roads aren't very traversable, so it's hard to even get out. Definitely out here where I live, roads have not been treated, haven't been plowed, so um, so that's where I'm at today. So not much in the way of conversations on facilitation, but just thinking about how to stay warm and maybe conserve water. So, gosh, I don't. If any of you are listening and have any questions, I'd be happy to answer them. If you want to pop them down in the comments. In the meantime, I'm just going to kind of walk for a little bit and maybe chat. I'm super grateful that this did not happen during Control the Room. Just the fact that just even days later made a big difference for us. Let's see. Stay safe and well. Thank you, Kevin. We're not really leaving the house much. I'm just going for a little walk here as I talk to you all, and yeah, I'm staying off the roads because it hasn't gotten above freezing since it sleeted and rained a few days ago, and so it's definitely the type of road conditions where you want to have chains on your tires, and we certainly don't have that. So we're gonna stay put. Luckily, we got lots of food. We captured a bunch of water in buckets, and luckily we have electricity. A lot of our friends don't have electricity. I would love to have Wi-Fi right now. My cellular barely is keeping up. Although I've got 4 bars down here by my neighbors. Maybe I need to make a little igloo, and I can work from my igloo right down the street here. But let's see, we got some more comments coming in. Oh yeah, Amanda, it's crazy. Like, not the Austin you visited about a year ago. A little bit different. Like, this is the most snow we've seen in 100 years, 6 inches, and it's really fluffy. Like, we don't normally see snow up. Let's see. We don't normally see snow like this in Austin. It's real powdery, and man, it's a whole different world. And yeah, so we're making do. So yeah, I was just saying that real thankful we have electricity because my cousin, she she's got a 4-month-old and a 2-year-old, and they had no heat, and they were thinking about coming out here, but as you can see, the roads aren't treated. This is like just compacted by a few brave souls that have been out and about. And I'd say the biggest thing is just the risk of who you run into on the road, because I've seen people flying down the road, and I'm like, man, you're gonna be in the ditch pretty soon, because there's just laws of physics that your bravado is not going to be a match for. Let's see. Uh, I thought I saw some new comments here. So, well, I don't know how much longer I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna just kind of keep walking here for a little bit, and maybe when I cool down, get too cool, I'll turn around. But I will say, anyone who's a fan of cloud knits, I'll tell you, they make great thermals. Just put your jeans over top of your cloud knits, and there's a plug for an awesome company. Love me some Outdoor Voices. And wow, this is interesting. Looks like someone must have. I think someone must have skidded out here because that's worn down to the pavement. So they must have spun out for a little bit until I got a grip on some pavement there. So maybe the snow is helping with the traction. Got some deer prints here out and about. You know, we've been thawing water for the birds and putting out bird seed, and they've been just killing the bird feeder. I think we replace it like maybe every couple hours. They pretty much deplete it down. And yeah, that's been pretty much what's been going on. You know, I was excited to talk with Cam today. We'll reschedule. We're going to talk about, you know, establishing community and how, you know, community development and community building activities have shifted in the time of COVID and the pandemic, how that's impacted how we show up and support our communities, what we do to bring them together, and you know, the power of breakout rooms. These are the types of things that Cam and I love to chat about, and I was looking forward to getting together with him today. And we'll find another time for sure. Maybe later this week. I would imagine that we'll be back online. You know, it's supposed to sleet again tonight, so that's going to make things pretty nasty. But I think we're going to be above freezing tomorrow, and we'll be back online. And you know, maybe it'll have to be next week before Cam and I get on. But we'll be back talking about how to bring communities together. Look, that's slick. I just almost slipped there. By the way, I'm rocking my Nike Gore-Tex tactical tennis shoe boots, and they make amazing snow boots. Anyone's thinking about getting a pair, I love them. Waterproof. Nike for the win. So anyway, yeah, I guess I'll just leave y'all with some final thoughts here. Couldn't be more blessed to be healthy and have electricity right now. Go out. My heart goes out to all of you that don't have electricity and that are, you know, trying to just stay warm. You probably aren't even listening to this, but you know, we're thinking about you. And gosh, yeah, just really grateful for the Voltage Control team. You know, we've been growing and got some really amazing stuff planned. Eric Skogsberg's got some awesome learning and experience design stuff cooking up. We're gonna have more online courses coming your way, and yeah, check out Facilitation Lab tomorrow. We got oh gosh, it's not tomorrow. You know, I'm in this weird sense of like time is just really shifted. It's hard to even know what day it is. So yeah, on Thursday we got Facilitation Lab with Jim Kalbach, and it should be a really good one. And I've been really amazed and fortunate to just see the growth of Facilitation Lab. You know, we were up to 80 people last week, and you know, we're kind of approaching numbers of when we first started. You know, when we first announced in the pandemic, when everyone was still just trying to figure out what it all meant. So we had 200 people, and it was amazing. It was just so many people focused on how we can engage remotely, and what are the methods and tools, and how do we even think about this new world we're in. And it's really awesome to see, folks, the numbers building back up again. And it just shows that we're here for the long haul, and you know, we want to do what we can to be the best facilitators, and ultimately that's the future of leadership. And if we continue to show up and continue to grow as leaders, it's really limitless what we'll be able to do. Let's see. Amanda's still leaving some comments. I can't half read this and all this bright light, and my glasses are all darkened up. But yeah, crazy. Yeah, it's nuts here, for sure. Well, I want to just again thank you all for tuning in. I knew I would make this a short one, but suffice it to say that Cam and I will be back online sometime soon to share some insights with y'all, and we'll probably adjourn until then. I'm just gonna walk a little bit further, and I kind of want to check out. We got this big hill over here, and I don't know. It's as much of a wash. I mean, without internet, it's hard to do remote facilitation. And it's even so many of our tools are in the cloud that and my cellular is not so hot at my house, although it's kind of awesome right here. I feel like I need to just maybe I'll get brave and just pull my car up here and work from my car. I do have an inverter in my car, so I could power my laptop all day. But yeah, it's this hill up here that I'm concerned about, because if I can't make it up and down this hill, then I'm not getting in and out of here, which has kind of been my assumption. But I don't know. I don't really have high hopes of going anywhere, but figured I would take a look. We can see some people have been in and out, but yeah, like I say, it's all that everyone else on the road that concerns me. But yeah, it's pretty insane. The rolling blackouts turned into like permanent blackouts because they didn't have enough capacity, and they were worried about overwhelming the grid. And so once they turned off all the non-essential breakers, then it was left. They just had all the essential stuff on the grid, and they were pretty much at the limits that they were allowed. And so people were just not getting power restored. And so now it's just a matter of like the demand easing up, which means that temperatures have to rise before anyone can oh man, someone either is getting out of someone's way or they really spun out right here. Man, that does not look fun. Yeah, so here's this hill. I mean, I bet it would make for some great sledding. Yeah, what do y'all think? I don't know. I don't know. Definitely not in my Veloster. That thing with fishtail sideways, and it wouldn't end well. But yeah, I don't think so. Maybe the Subaru could do it, but I don't know. She's getting kind of old, so maybe might be just staying at home. Although I'll tell y'all, and I apologize in advance for all you vegans and vegetarians, but during this snowstorm, being snowbound, I've been craving a steak. I don't know what it is. It's like some kind of like carnivorous like cravings. That are just like, I'm like, man, once I'm back on the road and head to the grocery store, I think I might get myself a ribeye or a filet or something. Maybe a bavette. Bavette's such a great cut of meat. Not as well known in the U.S., but it's really tasty. So anyway, I've been rambling and rambling. I said I was going to keep this one short because that's just not my typical thing. But hey, for y'all that want to see snow in Texas, it's sort of like a snowball in hell. Not that Texas is hell, but very rare to have this much snow. So there you have it. I'm gonna leave y'all with this message of I don't know, calm and continuity. I hope that you have some amazing breakthroughs and some awesome sessions in the coming days, and we'll be back online soon. Not sure when we'll reschedule with Cam, but once he gets power back up, I'll coordinate with him. And yeah, keep doing amazing stuff, and I'll talk to you soon.